around the corner, got them shades on my eyes. It's a pretty little thing by my side that's flawless. Why you niggas still chasing roaches? Collecting all this money on the roads like I'm homeless. A nigga like me.
Welcome back, fans. This is Nicardo Media House. Just want to tell thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Keep supporting the videos. Keep smashing that like button. Keep commenting. Tell me your thoughts on the videos and stuff like that. But yeah, I want to say good morning, happy Sunday. Everyone that's going to church this morning. Hope you have a wonderful day. Whosoever is cooking their rice and peas today. Oh my God, I wish you guys could share it with me. But yeah, the Reggae Girlz have gained their first ever points in a FIFA Women's World Cup. And we drew 0-0 with one of the big favorites, France, Les Blues women. Oh my God, it was such a good game. Really amazing, really happy for the girls. So many emotions running through that game, just by me sitting on my couch, clapping, shouting, even the referee giving us a hard time, but I think we started the game very well. We were more organized. It's not easy to play that 4-4-2, but the French, they made it more easier for us by playing that same formation 4-4-2 as well. But at one point we played like 4-4-2 and 4-5-1. Bonisha was up front a lot by herself. But the French started the game very well, but we were at it at minute number 1. We came up with the right attitude. We came out with the right tactics. We were organized. The midfield players, they were very compact together. There weren't enough rooms for Tonelli, for Grace, for Matteo, for Madrid to run around. Even Diani and Lee Summer was trying to figure out how to get by this Jamaican team. We weren't dropping too deep and we weren't pressing too high. It was well organized. It was well shaped by the Swaby sisters in the back and Denisha Blackwood and the right back Wilshire. It was a very collective football by the Reggae Girlz. I'm so happy for them. They work so hard, to get this point and to where they're coming from 5-10 years ago. And who to be tell that the Reggae Girlz in 2023 gonna draw a game against the French team, one of the big favorites to win this tournament. The French team went to the semi-final in the last Euros, got knocked out by the German team. So it's a very good team. They got Renard, the captain, Lee Summer up front, the big Leon striker, Diane, the PSG striker, Madri, Matteo, Toletti, Grace, Gayor. It's a big French team. And for us come out today and play like this, well done to the Reggae Girlz. Well done. But I'm gonna kick off things with the keeper, Spencer. She had a wonderful game today. Wonderful. Whenever the ball need to come and punch, collect eye claims, she had one eye claim, she had 2 recoveries, she had 5 saves in the box and 2 diving saves. It was a really good game. At one point, the defenders, the both center halves and both wing back, they when they came under pressure, they feel the confidence in their goalkeepers to can pass back the ball home, for the goalkeeper to restart, and is either sometimes she boot it long or she find another pass, and well done Spencer. She had a very good game. The Swaby sister, oh my God, it was such a beautiful game from them. I remember a couple moments in the game when Denisha Blackwood get caught out on the in the left back position, and Chantal Swaby, she's right there. She got speed, agility to get over. She won tackles. Just by covering up her left back. She was playing left center back. And the same for Alison Swaby. She was covering up for Wilshire. Even though both wing backs, they weren't pushing up too far. They weren't dropping back too deep. They were sticking together. It's like there was this organizing the back. There was a line that, look, this is the line we're gonna play, and this is how we're going to go forward. And the Swaby sister, they had 13 clearance overall, they had 4 edit clearances. They had 6 recoveries. They had 51 touches together. They have 2 big interceptions that they made in the box, one from Diani and one from Late Summer. You know, they did a fantastic job. You know, they played excellent by the both center half. You know, as I said before, Denisha Blackwood and Wilshire, both wing backs, they didn't press up too high. And you can see whenever one go, the other one stay. So there wasn't enough room for the French players to get behind, at one point in the game, Diani was drifting a little bit wide just to find spaces in our defensive turn, but the wing backs weren't pushing up, so there wasn't enough space for them to run around. Drew Spence is a big baller, but in this game, she showed a different side of her game. She showed that she can play that defensive game. She can break out, she can make tackles. She can trying to help out both defenders by helping out even the wing backs at one time. Drew Spence was covering Wilshire on that right side. You know, I was hopeful Spence, Drew Spence could get on the ball more. I wish she could have create more chance. You think she create that one chance for Bonisha that the keeper saved, but I wish she was get on the ball more. But you can see that this game it was really tough for them to even get on the ball because this French midfield they are a very good team in the middle. Yeah, Drew Spence, the midfield, she was playing in the middle with Samson and Premius. It was a really, really good game by those 3 girls in the middle. At one time, Primus was one that's pushing forward, trying to support Bonisha. Sometimes it looks like it's a 4-4-2, but she was on that dropping back. Sometimes you see Chaina Matthews pushing up to play that second forward. Bonisha and Drew Spence dropped out on the wide right to cover Wilshire, but it was organized. You could see that a lot of talking was on the field. The players were communicating with each other, who need to run there, who need to cover their space. But the Reggae Girlz, they cover each other well in this game, especially in midfield. Um, the young Jody Brown, it wasn't her best game. You could see that, big strap on her leg. She was injured in that Morocco game. But Jody Brown has an excellent game. I think she only get like 1 or 2 chances going forward where she could really dribble and do what she loved best. Doing tricks and running at defenders. But Jody Brown, she was running back. She was making recovering tackles. She was helping out Denisha Blackwood. At one point, you see that back four of the Reggae Girlz with Wilshire, Swaby sisters, and Denisha Blackwood, they were playing a little bit more close together, and both midfielders who were playing left-sided midfield and right-sided midfield, they were actually going backwards, playing like a wing back. So there wasn't enough room for the French. Even their wing backs couldn't really attack that much and get spaces down that byline where they could get crosses in. So that's wonderful job. You know, yeah, but moving on, our striker Khadija Bonisha, she played an excellent game. But I just wanna say this, man. Sometimes when Khadija Bonisha drop back in that midfield, in that number 10 role, and trying to pick up the ball and then drive at the defenders, we need players to come around and support. And the next thing, when Bonisha made 1 or 2 dribble and push that ball forward, she needs to hold her head up more and look around her surroundings, because a lot of times she overrun the ball and players were getting into good position where she could just lay the ball off, and players would be in a better position to get that ball inside the box so she can follow up on that dribble that she made and trying to get on the end of those crosses, but she didn't deliver in those moments. But it's something that the coach need to work on. When Bonisha picks up the ball, she was isolated too much. We need at least 1 or 2 bodies. I would love to see Jody Brown played much closer to Bonisha. They know each other, they know how each other play, they know how to feed off each other energy, they know how to run, and they had that chemistry with each other. So they just know how to play those little 1-2s and trying to beat defenders. So I would like to see Jody Brown play a little bit more, but it was a really good game by the captain, Bonisha, but that header, man, that header in that what around that 90-minute mark by Diani, oh my god, my hold my head like, please, the goalkeeper best friend, stop the ball, the post, but it at the end we got the point, we got what we needed, we can't ask for anything better. It's a point, we move on. But I have to say this, man, the red card with Bonisha, oh my god, it is so painful to see that Bonisha made a mistakes like that. You saw the game, like the referee is giving us a very hard time. She got a yellow card, and then it's raining. The field is slippery. The moment you touch a player and they knew that you already got a yellow card, they going to drop and roll and scream and act the most way as if, it wasn't a really challenge that needed a yellow card. She slide and her trailing leg catch Renard. I'm so happy when you did that. It was at the end of the game, so we didn't really have to play with 10 man for like 15, 20 minutes, because this French team in the second half, they were coming at us. They were just pushing and they were pushing, and we didn't really have enough possession, in that second half. I think we had like 25% of the ball in that second half. In the first half, we had 35% of the ball. So you could see that big difference. They were coming at us. They kicked, I think, 6 more shots on the goal in the second half than in the first half. So you see that the French, they were just pushing. They were just pushing. They were looking for that goal to win that game, but they didn't. But Bonisha are going to miss that Panama game on Saturday. That's July the 29th, 8:30 a.m. We play Panama. But we should beat Panama even without Khadija Bonisha. You cannot take the Panamanian girls lightly. But we had players on the bench that didn't came on. We got Paige Bailey Gale. We got what's her name? The Rangers striker McKenna. We have players that can come on. We got Trudy Carter on the bench, can come on and do something in that second half. I think we're going to need our bench in that second game. But Panama next, So I just want to say this, man. The coach of the Reggae Girlz, Lord Donas, now I think I got this spot on. He got his tactics right. He was playing both formation, the 4-4-2, mixing it with the 4-5-1. He got his substitutes really right. He made that first substitute around the 69, 70 minute of the game. He brought off Chena Matthews, and he brought on this young 17-year-old. She based in Atlanta, Georgia. She had speed. You could see that she's young, she's hungry, she's not scared to run. But at that time, we were on the back foot defending the good French team, and we need extra legs to keep running, going forward, defending, and that was a really good change. And he brought off Primus and brought on Havana Salon. That was a good change too. But everything went perfect for us today, as all we wanted. We got the point, and that's what we want, man. Come on, Reggae Girl, we got to beat Panama next. Beating Panama next, you put us in a good position to qualify. We trying to make it out of this zone. Brazil play Panama tomorrow. After that, the Brazilian team going to play France. Hopefully Brazil can beat Panama and then go on and beat the French team. And when they come into playoffs, they could play with a team with more of bench players and starting 11, a weaker team where we could, get something out of that game, even another draw, and that would put us on 5 points, and clearly that would put us through to the next stage, knockout round. But we're going to take everything one step at a time. This is just a step in the right direction for the Reggae Girlz. We got our first points, and it's positive. Can't complain. Reggae Girlz, man. Yeah, man, we love this color, but I just want to leave this at the last moment. Sitting in the couch watching Reggae Girlz, in a FIFA World Cup. It At one point it really was getting a lot, a lot of emotion was driving out of me. I think I was about to cry at one time, just seeing the Reggae Girlz coming up with a good France team. France is a powerhouse in women football. They got one of the best leagues in the world. And to know that this Reggae Girlz team is coming from zero, abandoned, it's like you just get thrown away in the trash can for the rubbish truck to come and pick you up and then swallow you in the universe. But just to see them competing, man, at the highest level, it's so proud, man. It's so proud. And all the parents for these girls, their mom and their dad, they have to be super proud of the girls. It's if I'm going through that emotion phase about the Reggae Girlz, imagine how the parents feel. I just want to say, man, thanks even for the fans watching my videos and stuff like that. I really appreciate it. You know, can't give anymore. But this is Nicardo Media House. Thanks for watching. This is a review of the France and Jamaica game. Jamaica got their first ever point in a FIFA Women's World Cup. Happy. But yeah, peace out. You see me again July 29, doing previews and reviews on the Panama game. Thank you for watching. This is Nicardo Media House. We out. Salute.